Hi, I'm Scott. These are my friends Jay and Ali. We want to show you the world of video animation you can create with Vyond. What is video animation, you might ask? Think Google Doodles. Vyond used to be known as Go Animate, and is a video animation tool. Here are 2 videos that show what you can do with Vyond software. The first is made by us, and the second is found on Vyond's showcase website.
Today we are talking about mug recipes, fast and easy food for one. Hi, I'm Callie. I'm going to show you my favorite mug recipe today. Cornbread in a mug is simple to make, and it's incredibly delicious. Let's get our ingredients. Our dry ingredients are cornmeal, flour, salt, and baking powder. Our wet ingredients are honey, butter, and milk. Let's add 3 tablespoons of cornmeal to a bowl. Now let's add 2 tablespoons of flour, a pinch of salt, and then 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Now mix all the dry ingredients together. Next we'll add 2 teaspoons of honey, then 1 teaspoon of melted butter. Last, we'll add 2 tablespoons of milk. Then we'll mix everything together until it's well combined. Now, we need to grease the mug so the cornbread doesn't stick. Pour the batter into the mug, and after 1 minute and 30 seconds in the microwave, it's ready to eat. It smells so good. Put some butter on top, grab a spoon, and enjoy.
So I was in the university library revising for an exam, and I was feeling really under pressure with it, and just suddenly the room started spinning and I felt weird. My heart was racing. I thought back to the tips I'd read about stress online and what would help me. This was more about discomfort than being in danger. I tried taking a deep breath. It helped a bit, but not much. I drank a bit of water and that helped. Then I got up and went outside for 5 minutes to get some fresh air. That really helped. I knew I was really tired and stressed about my exams. It felt like all my revision wasn't sinking in. After I got some fresh air, I felt well enough to go back and do a bit more work before meeting up with my friend. I told her about it and she said she felt stressed too. That reassured me as I realised I wasn't the only person feeling like this. Anxiety and panic attacks are more common than you might think. Find out more about managing anxiety and panic attacks to help yourself or others at your well-being service.
Why should people use video animation, Scott?
That's a good question, Ali.
It's because reading an article or a chapter of a book takes way too much effort.
Well, video animation does help when people have a short attention span.
That definitely describes Jay.
Hey, I'm offended at that comment. What were we talking about?
My point exactly.
Anyway, video animation is great for other reasons too. Let's look at some. Many of us remember watching cartoons as children. Watching animation reminds us of those memories, filling us with nostalgia and triggering strong emotional responses.
Video animations are also way cheaper than live videos. Once you start paying for actors and costumes and lighting and sound and editing and...
We get it, Jay. It's expensive. With video animation, you only have to pay for the software and the time required to make your video.
Speaking of costs, let's look at prices for different Vyond packages. Take a minute to look at the prices and features for the essential, premium, and professional packages. Another great thing about video animation is that you can help viewers visualize abstract, very small, or very large ideas. We can visualize networking patterns across the globe. Talk about the intricate workings of DNA. Or think about how the human brain is like a computer. None of these could be done with an actual camera.
You got that right. That would be way too hard.
Oh, shut it, Jay. The last thing we'll say about video animation is that it's easy to update. Imagine that after weeks of planning, you've finally got everybody in one place, ready to shoot your live video. You've got your producer, and your director, and the script supervisor, and the lighting guy, the framing guy, the camera operator, the sound mixer, the special effects guy, the props master, and a giant headache. You finally get the video recorded, edited, and distributed. And then you get a call. Headquarters says they want to change the slogan the actors used in the video, and they need you to get everyone back together to shoot a new scene. If you had used a video animation instead of a live video, then you'd be able to fix this problem without the massive headache and hassle.
So that's enough about why you should use Vyond's video animation software. Now we want to show you how to use it. Set up your free trial, and then click Make a Video. Select which style of video you would like to make. The mug recipe video from earlier was a whiteboard animation, and this video is contemporary. Double-click on the text to add your title and subtitle, and then click the plus sign. There are several categories and scenes to choose from. I'm going to choose a cafe scene. Once you've chosen the scene, you can edit the characters and props in the scene. Right now, I want the man to just stand and give the cashier his order. Once I click on him, I can click the running man on the top navigation and change what he is doing. I can also change his facial expression. Once I find the action I want, I can make him talk. I can do a mic recording, text-to-speech, upload existing audio, or choose an existing audio. For text-to-speech, type in the dialogue, choose the voice you want, then press the red button. Make sure your scene is long enough for your audio. To change the length of scenes, audio, or other features, click and drag the edge of the box to the desired length. If I want the cashier to respond to the man's order, I can add her audio, and then move it to be after the man's order. Click in the middle of a box and drag to move it without changing the length. I can add other characters, props, charts, text, and sound to my video. If I want to change the action of my characters for the next part, I need to add a new frame. Right-click on the last frame and click Continue Scene. You now have a duplicate of the previous scene and can make changes. Now I want the man to give her the money for his order. This action is in the shopping category. That's all I want to do in this scene, so I'll make it a bit short. I want the cashier to take the money, and for the man to get his food. Now I need a new scene. I want to change the man to just stand, and the cashier to hold the money. I can also add a sound as she adds the money to the cash register. Let's move the food so the man can pick it up. Add a motion path to the drink and the sandwich and make them happen after the sound of the register. The sound is about 1 second long, so I'll delay the motion path 1 second, and then only have it move for half a second. Let's watch our video so far. We can always watch what we have by clicking the preview button at the top right. Make sure you are on the very first frame to see the whole video.
I'd like a club sandwich and a Diet Coke.
That'll be $8.97.
You can add more scenes, props, characters, and dialogue to make your video as long or complicated as you'd like. If you need help, the Help Center has several resources at your disposal. You can watch webinars, read announcements, and connect with the Vyond community. There are help articles on video making basics, background templates and styles, characters, props, actions, and other helpful features. The Vyond community features discussions, blogs, and support articles. You can read up on Vyond news and tips from other Vyond users. You can access Vyond's showcase site from the main page. Scroll down to see videos made by different Vyond users in different categories. So, what do you think of Vyond video animation software? It can seem a bit overwhelming at first, but if you take it step by step and don't be afraid to play around and have fun, you'll be making videos in no time. To help you on your way, we'd like you to practice making your very first video. In 1 minute or less, share with us something you remember learning in grade school. It could be a science fact, a math equation, or a person in history. Choose whatever setting and character you want to teach us your quick fact, and have fun with it. Thanks for watching, and good luck.